All right, let's get some folks in here. What up, y'all? Man, let's get into what's going on in the boxing world right now. Like as far as the complaints that people have, the things that people appreciate modern day boxing. I called it pugilist because back in the day it used to be called pugilism. What's up, gotcha, John? So here's my issue: modern day boxers do not stand their own lane at all. So Chris Colbert, I believe his name is. He's a super featherweight. He was completely out of line when he was asked about Deontay Wilder. Um, there's a way to express yourself respectfully, and the way he went about discussing the Deontay Wilder situation was completely disrespectful. He called him a sucker. He started talking down on excuses that Deontay Wilder made after the fight. My thing is, if you know you can't bang with that dude, you need to watch your mouth. You're a super featherweight. I'm an amateur welterweight, and I would pummel this guy. So he doesn't need to be speaking as if he could beat Deontay Wilder's ass. You need to stay in your lane, Chris Colbert. You see Tank Hot hit Mario with the cleanest body shot. Yeah. Oh man, monsters. I watched the fight at a watch party. I appreciate that. Another thing is people don't even want to give Tank his respect. Instead of being like, oh, Tank just beat undefeated champion two weight classes above his current weight class. Instead, they were like, well, he only went up one weight class because he's already fought at 135. He just went back down to 130. Who cares? He went straight from 130 to 135. His last fight was at 130. So it's two weight classes. But they don't want to give him props for that. Then they go to Boxing Rec, pull up Mario Barrios's resume, and says, hey, he ain't been fighting nobody. He was just another hype job. That's why he was undefeated, yada, yada. They will do anything to discredit black fighters, period. And sadly, it's not just other fighters that are doing it. It's black fighters that are doing it to each other. Deontay Wilder don't have too. I mean, Anthony Joshua don't have too much respect for Wilder. Dillian White doesn't have too much respect for Wilder. And them two, okay, I give them a little leeway. They're from across the pond. But Chris Colbert, you kick it with Deontay Wilder. I mean, you kick it with Danny Garcia in Philly. You're American, bro. I don't care. I don't care about you talking about being honest, and I'm an honest guy. Like I believe in being honest. I'm real. Bro, ain't nothing real about you if you're not gonna go say that to his face while he's hot. Go say that to that man's face with no security. Just you and him. Go keep that same energy. Don't say it respectfully all of a sudden when you're in Deontay Wilder's face. Go approach him like a man and say it the exact same way you said it on that interview. And see, don't he smack you out your mind? See, it's like it's easy to keep it gangster and talk crazy about somebody when you're in front of a camera and you know you got a whole camp of fighters that'll back you up and keep the fight from happening, keep the confrontation from happening. But you know your little bite-sized ass ain't gonna go say that to Deontay Wilder's face with no security. Meet that man in the alleyway and talk that shit. Because and the only reason I'm saying I'm speaking with so much conviction is because of how disrespectful he was when he was talking about Deontay Wilder. Matter of fact, let me go find the clip of this dude. I want y'all to hear this man's energy. I'm pretty sure it was Chris Colbert. Yeah, Chris Colbert.
Give me 1 second. This guy made 31,000.
Hold on. Let me skip this ad. And I'm gonna show y'all exactly how disrespectful he was.
Arbitration, man.
I told him that's you can do that. I do that with the MX glove. I do that with the MX glove all the time. Open up my home. That's pad and bag work.
All trainers ain't world champions.
What are you gonna learn from somebody? How's somebody gonna teach you something that he can't even do either?
Because
you know what Tyson Perry said?
All trainers.
He said I bust. He said
and then he's dick riding Tyson Fury.
Eardrum and your eardrum. He said this shit is a chain reaction. He said how you gonna teach me to do something that you can't even do?
But you know some trainers are better trainers than fighters.
That is not happening.
Have you seen the clips?
What clips of him pads? The pads don't hit back.
I'm saying.
I'm saying too.
And look. Yeah, it's not like he's what he's saying is incorrect. Yes, the mitts, and he means mitts. He's talking about pad. No, he means mitts. Yeah, the mitts don't hit back, and the boxing, the heavy bag don't hit back. Yeah, you're right. But it's the way he's saying it that's disrespectful.
Looking good though.
I'm saying too. The pad's not hitting back. Everybody looks at. Everybody looks at. Everybody looks good on pad.
I could look like I want to.
Floyd Mayweather. Come on, run it. Come here. Come right here. So you got it. Oh man. That's pad and bag work and shit. Yeah, like Tyson Fury looked good too. Tyson Fury is special, bro. I don't think nobody's talking like this.
He said he want to come in 300 pounds. Now remember
I
time.
don't know what he's talking about that pound, 300 pounds. He said whatever he say, he's doing so you gotta listen to him. He said he told y'all he gonna stop Wilder. You went there, beat that nigga ass. Everybody wanna make excuses about the first fight. I think he won two. The 2 knockdowns don't win you a 12-round fight.
Come on, you what?
Oh, you 2 knockdowns.
I ain't saying they do, but you trying to say he ain't win another round outside of the round in the 12?
I can't wait till this dude lose his own.
Perry was on his ass.
That first 4 rounds,
so
you gotta go watch the
first 4.
No, a draw's a good.
I won that fight. No, a draw is either a draw or him win. Anything Wilder, any of those fights is lie. They just doing some bullshit American heavyweight type shit. That's what if they would have gave Wilder any of those fights.
That first fight
and all of the excuses for the second fight he was making terrible.
So you don't believe the gloves? You don't believe the gloves?
No.
You see what happened, Margarito?
They would have caught him. That means you gotta fight the white niggas too. So why he got that? Why he got that? Why
and then he makes it about race. Yeah. Nobody said anything about race.
That was his point. Look, you can do that. I do that with the MX glove. I do that with the MX. Why would Mike really want to fuck up his pig? But he put in the work.
Roofy.
So tired and your leg is so dead. This shit way more than you. Then the outfit. Like, it's too much excuses. Like, what the outfit made more than you? This shit weighed more than you? Even if the outfit was 20 pounds. Oh, 20 pounds. Big. Like, you're 200 and some pounds, and a 20-pound thing is going to make you so tired and your leg is so dead from walking from there to the ring.
But you had it on in the back, man.
You should have never got it. That's your business. Who told you to do that? Tyson Fury didn't tell him to do that. His team didn't tell him to get that. He can't take his ass whooping like a man. And I don't got no problem with Wilder.
You hear this dude though? Bro, a super featherweight talking about a heavyweight not being able to take his ass whooping like a man. Really? So what if Wilder wanted to go put hands on Chris Colbert? You gonna go see Wilder, Chris Colbert? You gonna go see Wilder? I wouldn't think so. But let's continue. His rant is 11 minutes long.
I thought he lost the first fight. Why you mad at me? You need niggas like me around you. I'm honest with you, nigga. I told him, that's my man. We hang out all the time. I told him, I didn't think he'd want to keep them in fight because he started too late. Yeah. I don't care if you don't talk to me or not. Either you gonna respect me or you're not. I'm being honest. I didn't think he was winning none of those fights. That last fight was bad. Oh my god. I want to know. So, man, when Tyson Fury beat him this time, what are you gonna say he put in his glove this time? Or you gonna say, damn, I should never turn Malik Scott.
And then he's already counting the man out before the fight even happens.
I'm trying to figure out what is he gonna teach him. Okay, if he's such a all right, well, he said he's a boxing genius, right? Who? He said Malik Scott's a boxing genius. How? Where he's a boxing genius and he couldn't. So why he be looking so terrible in his fight? He don't look good in his fight.
Yeah, but that's what I
If you're a boxing genius, you're gonna know what you gotta do. You're gonna have a mindset of what you can do. He don't even have a mindset of what he can do. He went in there against Wilder. Wilder hit his glove and he dropped to the ground.
Bruh,
what genius?
What genius? It's real, man. I'm telling you.
Drop to the ground, and nigga hit your glove. You drop to the ground.
That left hook went.
See, and it's funny because look. So Chris Colbert, right there, he's talking about how, you know, he doesn't, like, people say that Malik Scott is a boxing genius, and he's saying how he went in against Wilder hit his gloves and he dropped to the ground. First of all, it's no secret that Wilder has more power than anybody else in the heavyweight division in that right hand. We all know that. It's no secret to anybody. Secondly, Chris Colbert, you're a super featherweight. I say again, a super featherweight. What the hell would you do if Deontay Wilder landed a direct shot and you blocked it with your gloves? I guarantee you fly out the freaking ring with your, like, I would drop you hitting your gloves. I would punch through your guard, Chris Colbert. And I'm just a welterweight. Deontay Wilder's got over 50 pounds on me. He's blasting you out of that ring. But, you know, we'll just go ahead and continue playing this video while he talks his nonsense.
I like Malik. Malik Scott is my producer. Yo, me and Malik Scott cool.
And notice how every time he says something super duper disrespectful, he'll say, "Oh, you know, I don't got no problem with Wilder." Oh, me and Malik Scott cool. Man, shut up. You just don't want any repercussions for that shit you talking.
Yeah, that's a nigga like Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury like bullshit, nigga. He think he's black. That's his problem. He be on his bullshit. See Tyson Fury say, I ain't worried about nothing. Tyson Fury
You see the press conference?
Chain. You just change your trainer to somebody that you your trainer. You took all this shit and then he made you bite your words. Or he told Tyson Fury something about changing his trainer. You change your trainer. You just change your trainer to somebody that you knocked the fuck out. And Tyson Fury beat him up too. So what? And now what? Now you lost, you changed your trainer. But you lost. Well, Tyson Fury didn't lose. He win and changed his trainer. Because he feel like he could get some more learning. There's always some more learning that he could do.
Well, technically, he got to draw and change the trainer.
He didn't lose. He did not lose.
But you said win.
He lost. He got the shit beat out of him. He changed his trainer.
Doesn't that make more sense? Listen. So he's talking down because Deontay Wilder changed his trainer after a loss. And he's saying, well, you know, Tyson Fury changed his trainer coming off of and he didn't lose. But why would you change your trainer if your trainer helped you win? Why would you change your trainer if you didn't do any, if there were no mistakes that were made? It got you the W. Obviously, something needs to change if you just lost. So the dude makes no sense. But you know, people are eating this dude up, eating it up. In all the boxing groups I'm in, they're eating what this guy's saying up because they don't like Deontay Wilder.
For saving his life. You broke his
New
other
York
arm.
City biased because Breland's from New York.
I'm not biased for Breland. I don't even know Breland like that. Why I'm biased for him? Ain't got nothing to do with me. He ain't giving me no money. He just got me. I'm biased for him. I'm honest. Tyson Fury is just a better person. You got to take that in.
How is he a better person because he's a better fighter? I'm sorry. A guy licking blood out somebody's neck is not a better person.
Joshua lost too.
Yeah, but Joshua got the belt back.
But Joshua lost. Joshua lost too. He got knocked out too. They both got knocked out.
But
Battle of the unknocked
got his belts back. So he was trying to line up with Fury.
Battle of the unknockouts. They don't even make sense.
I'm Team Fury all day.
This dude's not even intelligent.
Because I'm just skill-wise. Like, I think Tyson Fury
Is this the biggest fight in heavyweight history? Wilder can knock him out, because I don't think there's been another heavyweight world.
No.
Think so?
Yeah. Fuck no.
I can't see it. Going to a round.
Wow.
And I think it's going to be a close fight.
Just saying that because he out-aimed the boy.
You out-aimed
But he wasn't out-aiming people.
I'm gonna keep it G. The first fight was a draw, the close fight, right? He knocked him down 2 times, right?
Yes, Wilder won
The second time,
Wilder won?
Danny Garcia is not in fight
was
shape
more
either.
mentally ready than Wilder. You feel me? Now I think he's gonna be more mentally ready,
Let's
and that's
skip
why
this and go back to this disrespectful
That's
punk.
what Danny said, man. He
Ah.
underestimated
You
it.
thought Wilder was going to win the second fight? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you
I did.
Exactly.
I did.
See?
And I didn't believe Fury was going to come in that heavy. He came.
I know you did thought he was going to win. He did not. He got murdered.
But that's
Oh, cemetery. You can't fuck with him, bro. It's crazy.
And during that video, he also said, Fury makes Deontay Wilder look like a sucker. And he said, Deontay Wilder looks like a sucker. Look here, man. You're 5'8". You're super featherweight. There's teenagers bigger than you, bro. Like my middle school students are bigger than you. So stay in the kid's place with your super featherweight ass. You should not be talking crazy about no heavyweights, especially one that comes in as the smaller fighter every single fight, but has a knockout ratio like Deontay Wilder's. I'm sorry, but bro, you don't even measure up to what Deontay Wilder shits out. And then, Pete, your first fight is against a guy that's got 1 win and 5 losses. That fight was at 122.5 pounds. Then your second fight was at 127 against a guy that's got 2 wins, 11 losses, and 1 draw. Then your sixth fight, 3 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw. You fought Fatiu Fasinu. I don't even know who that guy is. He's got 28 wins, cool. 10 losses and 3 draws. It's like, bro, who are you? Who are you to talk noise about Deontay Wilder? Seriously, who are you? Okay, you're 15-0 with 6 knockouts. Cool. You probably just hating because you don't have the knockout ratio that this guy has. You have a 40% knockout ratio, and you're young in your career. You're 24 years old. You're 24 years old, and you only have 6 knockouts out of 15 fights. People talk about Wilder. I mean, people talk about Floyd Mayweather not having knockout power, but at least most of Floyd's knockouts, most of his fights were knockouts when he was in his 20s. It wasn't until he hurt both of his hands. It was the second half of his career where he stopped getting all those knockouts. And even right now, Floyd Mayweather's knockout ratio after 50 fights is higher than Chris Colbert's after 15 fights. But he's got the nerve to talk down on Deontay Wilder. Like, bro, shut up. I don't even know why. I don't even know why they asked this cat about Deontay Wilder. Like his word is just super duper valid. They talk about I called it. I called the first fight. I thought he won the first fight. I said he was gonna win the first fight. I said he was gonna win the second fight. We didn't see no interviews like this. This is my first time seeing you talk this crazy about somebody. But like I said, if you're not gonna keep that same energy in Deontay Wilder's face, shut your mouth. At the end of the day, if you ain't got the balls to say it to that man's face, don't say it at all. Matter of fact, go get you some more knockouts, clown. Out for in, out.